Does your shoulder hurt? When you lift it laterally, when you rotate it, or when you reach for the car seat belt, you might have rotator cuff tendinitis. The basic exercises for rotator cuff tendinitis are the ones we are going to tell you about now. You will need a small water bottle of 1 liter, 1.5 liters, and an elastic band. And with that, it's enough. The first exercise is called the Codman exercise. What are we going to do? Loosen the shoulders. For this, we take the small weight or the bottle in the arm that is injured. We lean on a table or a wall to try to bring the torso to a horizontal position so that the arm hangs down. Once here, what we are going to do is make pendulum movements. We make the first movement and then let the arm go limp. Forward and backward until it stops. I'm not exerting any force. It's simply limp forward and backward. Once it stops, here, I do it inward and outward. The movement, and now it's pendular. I'm no longer exerting force. Until it stops. Here, when it stops, now I make internal circles. And I stop exerting force with the arm itself, the one that moves, and circles outward external, here, and outward. I give it the initial inertia, and then I let it go limp, till it stops. It's important to keep the arm as relaxed as possible, because what we aim for is that with the small weight, the shoulder slightly decompresses and can move a bit more freely. We continue with the next exercise. For this exercise, we need an elastic band. We can attach it to a door or any fixed place available. I call it the cross exercise, because it involves always keeping the elbow close to the ribs. There will be no shoulder movement. With the hand facing the ceiling, we flex and perform a bicep exercise. Here we need to feel the bicep contracting, and we do 10-12 repetitions. Holding for 2 seconds and 2 up, 3. Again, 5. Feel. We need to feel that the bicep is working. 6. From 90 degrees up, 7. We hold for 2 seconds at the top and return 8, 2 more. 9 and 10. Good. Let's relax a little. This was for biceps. Now we are going to work on triceps, just the opposite movement. For this, we attach the sister elastic in the same way. But the arm, instead of having the fingers facing up with the palm facing the ceiling, we put it in neutral, as if we were holding a hammer. It's important that the elbow doesn't move. It shouldn't do this, but from here to extend the elbow 1. And we need to feel that we are exerting a lot of force with the back part of the up arm. 2. With the triceps. We pull 3. Important. The timing of contraction. 2 seconds back and return slowly. 5, 4, 5. 7. No more. There's a little triceps in 10. Now come the rotation exercises. We leave the elastic band inside. Try to take a small step outward so that the hand remains pre-tensed. And now, from this position, what we do is rotate outward. Similarly, it is very important that the elbow stays here, fixed against the rib. It's not okay to do it like this, because then we're moving other muscles that are not of interest. Elbow fixed, and we work on the external rotators of the shoulder 1. 2, 3. See, if you see that you have too much tension, take a step closer. to where the elastic is attached. Seeing the 6, 7, 2 more, 8, the neutral grip as well, 9, the last one, and 10. With this one, we will notice that it works more on the deltoids, the shoulder itself. The previous ones were for biceps and triceps. And the last exercise is exactly the opposite. We position ourselves now with the arms slightly open so that the tension comes from the outside. And importantly, elbow close to the ribs, hand neutral. And this time, we will apply tension until the hand does not touch the belly. 1. This exercise is easier than the previous one. The most challenging one is the external rotation. 2. Here. 3. We repeat 10 to 12 repetitions, importantly, with 2 seconds holding the final position. 5. We continue. 6. 8 and 2 more. 9. And 10. We continue with isometric exercises to work on the back part of the back. We continue with work, this time isometric. We are going to apply force, but without moving the shoulders as we do, we position ourselves with our back against the wall. Arms bent at 90 degrees, and what we are going to do is like pushing the wall backward, but we maintain the force. 15 seconds backward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to sting after a little while. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, relax. Next exercise. This one was low. Now we are going to position the arms without causing shoulder pain. Closer to 90 degrees, if possible at 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And we push backward in the same way. We hold about 15 seconds, 1, 2, back, 1, 2, 3. If you want to hold more weight, what you need to do is move your feet forward a little. Then you'll have to handle more weight. To maintain the isometric or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, the last isometric for those who can reach this position. We open almost to 45 degrees relative to the horizontal and pull back. If you feel pain in this position, don't do it, skip this one. Likewise, we hold for 15 seconds here, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to feel that the back muscles are working. I am pushing with my elbows against the wall. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we relax. This last exercise, which is a more global exercise, we also perform. As long as there is no pain, we step on the elastic. With the foot opposite to the injured arm in a forward step position. And we are going to go diagonally, pulling back and opening the arm a little, always without pain. So, from here, we pull back and hold just 2 seconds. We return slowly, pull and hold. This is a more complex movement because here we are opening, bringing the arm back and rotating a little. Important, and I repeat, without pain. There may be slight discomfort, but at most, up to the threshold of pain. 6, 7, 8. Let's continue. 9, 10. We will go up to 11. 11, and 12. Power exercises completed. We move on to mobility once again. We continue with mobility exercises. For this we take a broomstick, which is common, project switches. Oh my God, no, the world ended already with a towel. Or we are going to continue with the elastic band that we use. We are going to lift it all the way up. When the injured arm, in my case the right one, starts to suffer, we are going to help it with the sons here and reach the threshold of pain. It already bothers me and we return slowly. Here, again, up. The healthy arm helps up to here. 2. Repeat 10 times. Depending on how limited you are, it might be more efficient to use a rigid stick because it will help more with the healthy arm. 4. Up again. 5. Please go. We do the full range of motion possible without sharp pain. 6. We return slowly. Important to focus on the last degrees of movement, which are the most effective in the grip of the final movement. 7. 3 more. We help ourselves the healthy arm. 8. Each time we will notice that we reach a little further. Okay, 9. Last one. Then up, we count. 10. We continue the previous exercise. We worked on flexion. Now we are going to work on abduction. Lifting the arm laterally, which is one of the most effective movements. How do we do it? We place the arm up to the point of discomfort. For some people it will be here, for others it will be... Let's suppose that in my case the point of discomfort is here. What we are going to do now is with the arm hooked lower and press the armpit against the wall as much as we can, up to the point of pain, up to the threshold of pain. We hold for a couple of seconds and come back up. What we are doing is forcing the last degrees of the abduction movement. Here, 2 seconds, back up, 8, 3. Similarly, we repeat 10 times. Here, each time we will see that we reach a little deeper. Fine. Without pain, always without sharp pain. Sit. Here, by the way, do a little quadriceps 7. Move. It's important not to feel pain. I emphasize this, but if we feel pain, it means the tendon is rubbing, and we might be causing more pain. So it's important to stop just before the sensation of pain. On this last one and 10. We relax. And now a variation that I do a lot and that I recommend, which also helps to gain flexibility. Traditionally, the exercise has been prescribed walking your fingers up the wall until you can't go any further. The entire process, until we reach the last degree, is wasted time. So I prefer to focus it, as we have done previously. We place the arm as high as we can, if it's here, here, and if not here. Similarly, what we're going to do is lower and force the flexion, and we repeat 10 times. Let's imagine this is my limitation. We lower until we start to feel shoulder discomfort and return. 1. 2. 4. Just like the previous exercise, trying to bring the armpit close, but to the front. 5. This time as if we're going with the chest towards the wall. 7. What? No more. Let's see if I can reach. The last one. And then I'll leave you alone. But you have to repeat this entire circuit 2 to 3 times. And if you're comfortable, you should repeat it, adieu, twice a day. No more than twice. So we don't cause overload. That is, we repeat the entire circuit we have done 2 or 3 times depending on our condition, and twice a day. Any questions you have, leave them in the comments. If you have acute pain or things that are out of the ordinary, consult your orthopedic specialist. And we'll see you in the next videos. If you need something more specific, let us know and we'll adapt. See you.